Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm excited to share with you a project that actually features two celebration stamp sets. So this stamp set is the In Your Words stamp set. This one is available when you spend $300 or more right now. You can earn this stamp set for free. I love sentiment stamp sets, and there are so many in this one. So I was really excited that I finally got this one. And then I'm also using this Textures and Frames stamp set. This one is so much fun. You can just create so many different background looks with this set. So I love this. This one you can earn with a $50 spend right now in my online Stampin' Up! Store. So again, these two are only available during Celebration, which we just have a couple of weeks left. So if you want them, you gotta get them now. So I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. And I do have a direct link to my online Stampin' Up! Store in the video description below. So, okay, we are going to build a background on this piece of, this is actually Whisper White cardstock. We're gonna build a background on here using these three colors. I've got Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Smoky Slate. And then I'm also going to have my Stampin' Scrub over here off to the side because you're gonna want to clean, let me move this. You're going to want to clean your stamp in between stamping because we are stamping in three colors with one image. So I'm just going to get some Stampin' Mist on my washing side of my Stampin' Scrub. And I'm coming in with this image. So this one right here from that Textures and Frames stamp set. And oop, a little something for my background. And I'm going to start, let me make sure it's clean. Yep. I'm going to start with Bumblebee, and I'm just going to stamp right there, lower left. I'm going to clean, 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 and then dry, and then double check. We're good. Now I'm coming in with Magenta Madness. I love this pink. If you don't have it, you need to get it. It is such a pretty pink. Okay, clean, 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 dry. Also, if you don't have a Stampin' Scrub, you need that too. I love my Stampin' Scrub. All right, Smoky Slate, and I'm gonna put that right here, and I'm kind of staggering them just a little bit. Clean, 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 dry, dry, dry. Double check, okay. And back to Bumblebee, and then come up a little bit. I put it right there. Okay, clean, 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 dry, dry, double check, and last one. Kind of like the repetitive nature of that. I'll put that right about there in Magenta Madness. There's our background. Love it. Clean, 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 dry, dry, dry. Okay, now I am going to come in with Basic Gray for my sentiment, and I chose the sentiment that says, hope your day is fantabulistic, fabulous, and fantastic all in one. I mean, now that is a sentiment. And who doesn't love the word fantabulistic? So I'm just going to stamp that onto a scrap piece of white cardstock. Looking good. Okay, so we're gonna cut this sentiment out. So I'm bringing in my mini machine, and then I've got plate number 1, cutting plate, which is plate number 2, sentiment. Let me bring back these pieces, and then I've got one of our rectangle stitched dies. This is actually the smallest. No, it's not the smallest. I take that back. I think there is a smaller rectangle, but it's one of the smaller ones. I'm just gonna put that around, and then I've got some little sticky notes that I keep handy right there. I'm gonna hold that in place, plate number 2 on top, and run it through. Some ribbon just fell off my desk. Okay, and let's pop this out. I know I say it every time, but I love my mini machine. It's just so nice to have it right there, and I can just grab it and die cut so quickly. Okay, so now we can start putting this card together. So for my card base, this is a piece of basic white thick cardstock. This is cut 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. So it makes a vertical folding card. This is actually my favorite orientation for cards. I just feel like it's so easy to write in them. They're fun to open. I don't know. It's my favorite. Okay. So I'm gonna layer this piece of stamped white cardstock on top of my basic gray, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And this white layer is just 1/8 of an inch less on all 4 sides. You can find the exact measurements over on today's blog post linked down below. Stampin' seal to adhere. I feel like I'm talking fast. When I get excited about a project, I talk so fast, I get out of breath. I don't know why. Stampin' does that to me. Well, you know what? Anything that I'm excited about makes me out of breath. I'm just so excited. I love this card, and I actually, I'll show you. Oh, yeah. I hadn't planned on doing that, but I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna adhere this onto my card front. There we go. Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna take my sentiment, and where are you at? Dimensionals. Just 2. 2 will do. I painted my nails last night. They might be a little out of the lines. If you can see that. Painted them, and I'm loving this color. Very fun color. But I always paint them when I do them myself. I paint them out of lines, and then if you just scrub your hands, it might take a day of washing your hands repeatedly. All of that around the edges goes away and you have a perfect manicure. Okay, anyways, so we got that. So then, metallic pearls. And I'm gonna pop on some of these silver ones. I was trying to find like some sort of a gray embellishment, and I couldn't. I thought about rhinestones, but I thought, nah, I don't really want rhinestones. And then I remembered these pearls, so these worked out perfectly. I thought, yay. They kind of bring out the gray. So I'm just gonna actually put 5 of these, which is a lot, but you get so many that why not? I mean, look at how many you have. I forgot how many there are, but it's a lot. Okay, that looks cute, doesn't it? Okay, so there's the finished card, and I wanted to share with you. Sometimes, oh, I did it at the back of my book. No, this is the front. Sometimes when I have an idea, but maybe I don't have time to come upstairs to work on it, I will sketch it out so that I don't forget that idea, or I'll write down notes about the idea, whatever. Well, I had an idea for this card, so I did. I pulled out this notebook and I sketched it out, and this was my original sketch, which I don't know if any of you guys do this. Let me know in the comments if you sketch before you create, but I had originally envisioned this with hearts going across with the same angle, but the only heart image that I have is the heart punch that we have right now, that duo heart punch. And when I tried this with that heart, the hearts were just a little bit too big. I could really only fit 3 and maybe a half, and it just didn't look balanced. So anyways, I ended up going with, I decided to do this textures and frames stamp set. But yeah, so sometimes I know people always ask, oh, how do you come up with ideas? Well, this is one way that I do. Like, I'll just start kind of thinking in my brain, and I might just start drawing as elements and layers come to my mind. I'll just put it on paper, and that really helps me. And you can see, I mean, that's pretty close, you know, to my idea. And I did envision the stitched rectangle dies. But anyways, just thought I'd share that with you guys, my process a little bit. I don't do that every time, but you know. So of course, you know, I have my matching envelope, and this designer paper that I use is actually from the cute Halloween 6x6 designer series paper. I used this side. I wanted something with gray, that kind of looked gray, and I felt like that worked. So that's where I got that from, and then a little splooch on the front. So there you go, you guys. Oh, I didn't give you a close-up. Okay, wait, I tell you what, my battery is always low. Just told me I have 14% left, so I better hurry. But here is your nice close-up. My lights are up too high. Okay, so I hope that you love this project, you guys, and don't let Saleabration pass you by without getting some of these great free products that are available. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget you can find all of the measurements and supplies for today's project linked down below in the video description. Yeah, so stay tuned. I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.